Hey, Mama B, it's T. Just want to let you know that that whatever um happened, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that no, I kept going back and forth from California and Vegas. I'm sorry that um kept going to Noah. I don't know why, but well, I do know why. I was so much in love, but got out of it. Um, you were right. You and Dustin, you know, my family was right about the toxicity relationship, and I didn't listen. So I'm sorry for that. Um, of course, with the allegation as well against me, um, you know, um, I hope we can be. I hope deep inside your heart, you can um, end up talking to me again, and we can like make amends. I still support you. I still love you guys. Um, and I've always been supporting you from the ups and downs. I had my down moments, and I'm trying to get back up again. So I've been in, I've been doing a lot of soul searching for myself, and I did lost myself. So I'm back in California and for good, and I hope we can talk and again, like I said, make amends. Okay.
Would you believe I want more? Am I alive? Still holding on. If heaven is real, I'll never know. Bury me
What other events are expected to embroil here tonight, as we now know the Rebel Weekly has returned, and they already have found themselves facing an arch nemesis known as the Royal Flush. Hey everybody, welcome to GameSide. Adrian Matt here at GameSide with the returning legend and Hall of Famer XboxFreakPete. Welcome, partner.
Hey man, it's pretty good to be here tonight.
Now listen, there's a lot of developing stories happening, including the Rebel Weekly, but also with you personally, because Minigun Killer 10 said a very, very nasty message earlier tonight. We're going to get to that soon, but he was talking about you and that end of an era matchup expected to happen in a couple of months, but we'll get to that in just a minute, because right now, ladies and gentlemen, you can see on your screen, it is the three superstars involved. GH5Q, the free-for-all champion on Halo, versus HV Echo and Entomb Nuke. Now we do understand that this is the first time we're ever broadcasting in Octagon. So already off the bat here, Xbox, we know inside the Octagon it's close quarters, close proximity. It's much easier to actually get killed, but also, of course, it's much easier to get the kill.
Yeah, close range combat, you're enclosed in this very tight circle. So for these players, just as soon as they spawn, they probably go guns for it.
I believe Entomb Nuke, by the way, is AFK. Nonetheless, it's no shock that GH5Q, the champion, is dominating, but HV Echo with the assault rifle delivering the shot to GH5Q. GH5Q momentarily was out. Back into the game, these two going at it. Entomb Nuke collapsing moments ago, and HV Echo with a pummel, already reaching up to 6 points, but still, win of the game is 8 with GH5Q here. But going back to the Rebel Weekly here, Xbox, the Rebel Weekly has been a destructive group. I was trying to contact Rebel T-Time 87 earlier tonight, but he actually was nowhere to be seen. I have no idea what he was doing, and it's quite odd not to actually hear from Rebel, so,
Yeah.
I mean, he may be perhaps plotting behind the scenes.
I'm not sure what he's doing.
Matchup is breaking down right now. There you see GH5Q once again doing, oh, And HVecho able to stop the momentum using the assault rifle yet again. And what a huge beal from HVecho. But again, dominated the matchup, JH5Q with 13 points. And it's no surprising that the free-for-all champion has been in control throughout the matchup. She has been on a roll ever since. Halo Infinite has been a thing in TGW. Ever since TGW started the Halo Infinite game nights, she has been undefeated as she delivers a shot to HVecho yet again.
Yeah, it's currently 17 to 8 to 4. JH5Q is dominating here. Now,
Oh my
points.
God!
She's on a killing spree, by the way.
She's on the roll!
In total control.
Not just total control, but she is absolutely owning it in there for the first time inside Octagon. 20 total points right now. HVecho with 8 and 2Minute with 4. At this point in time, JH5Q has been absolutely flooring every single person, but you got to give the credit to HVecho. He is battling in there, and I believe in 2Minute has been AFK throughout the matchup, by the way.
This is just targeting practice for the JH5Q here, just laying out the competition with these.
Yeah, going after Intunu, who's a sitting duck right now, and turning her attention
And
to
there we
HVecho. And it looks like JH5Q, the champion, has won the matchup inside the Octagon. And it looks like her winning streak continues to grow as the champion is standing tall, basking into the glory here tonight on Halo Infinite. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to continue the Halo Infinite match up next, and we'll get to the Minigun Killer 10 controversy dealing with you, partner. But before we go off for a second, I'm sure you have something to say to him as well.
I mean, whatever he has to say to me, it like better not be something to piss me off, because I'm not the happiest guy right now. So he has to be wise with what he says.
We're going to find out what Minigun Killer 10 says next. And we are back here on Halo Infinite, and this is Nuketown. And folks, this is going to be quite interesting because we've seen Nuketown before. Back in 2017, the Gaming Weekly faced the Rebel Weekly, and it was the Rebel Weekly that actually cheated to get the victory over the Gaming Weekly. But this is a very familiar map here, Xbox.
Yes, this is a 2017 throwback to that glorious matchup. Speaking of glorious, JH5Q now with the first drop, taking down New and I'm trying to take down HVecho, but it's unfortunate for her. But yeah, Nuketown 2025 has been a thing. Correct me if I'm wrong, throughout all the Call of Duty Black Ops games, I'm not entirely sure. So to see it in Halo Infinite is actually really insane.
And he mentioned throwback, the throwback match between you and Minigun Killer 10, the end of an era. Minigun Killer 10 said something earlier tonight, something that you might want to hear in just a few moments.
I mean, it better be good, but knowing him, probably not. But yeah, go on.
We're going to find out here. You can see already on the, on the roof. And a shot right there to the side of the face, Echo collapsing right there. JH5Q already up to 5 points, and you have to be impressed by the champion JH5Q.
Yeah. Every week, I am impressed with this young, fresh talent here. 5 points, 5-1, well 5-2 to 1. They just traded. JH5Q is looking upon the two corpses there that just piled each other up. Yeah, but I am very impressed with one JH5Q as of late. She's doing really good for herself.
Well, she's continuing to rise up in the ranks in TGW. In fact, the second person to be undefeated in TGW, next to is Sisha Pai, the Rocky League champion, and JH5Q surveying the environment, going upstairs at this point in time, finding the opponent. What a shot again. These two going back and forth, and then 2Minute stopping the momentum of JH5Q. Just collapsed right into there. And I gotta ask you, perhaps maybe at this point in time, it could be perhaps a lot of the confidence building between 2Minute and HVecho, and a lot of confidence being lost for JH5Q.
Yeah, well, I mean, she did get killed by New during her last life, so maybe she's taking these two competitors more seriously than usual.
Well, this is not the Octagon. As you can see, GH5Q using the pistol once again to destroy Echo, but nonetheless, it's not like the Octagon whenever you spawn in and you actually see each other right across the map. At least here, you have some space within each other, so it gives the opponents, it gives the TGW superstars and combatants some time to reevaluate and re-strategize. Just like right now, Entomb Newt using the assault rifle, yet again, the very destructive tendencies of Entomb Newt, raid champ of 4, but still winning the game is GH5Q.
That is the second time in a row that Newt single-handedly was able to take down just 5Q. It's actually very impressive.
Well, now, a third time.
The third time.
You can see GH5Q already going downhill. Entomb Newt's up to 5 points. So Entomb Newt may be feeling it here. I mean, can you imagine if Entomb Newt does win this matchup? It is a non-title match, but we talked about it before. A win over the champion in any capacity can help their career and can actually propel them to the next stratosphere to get a title championship opportunity in the contingent.
GH5Q with the comeback kill there, but yeah, like if you do defeat the champion in a non-championship match, that can definitely put you in the title picture. So for these two competitors, they really need to try to win this one.
And also for GH5Q as well, for her to continue her winning streak. I mean, she has been absolutely incredible ever since Halo Infinite has come into the scenes in TGW. So this is going to be incredible to see GH5Q in action. And once again, destroying Entomb Newt moments ago. And GH5Q has been picking up all the pace, and this is the pace that she needs to continue throughout the match. That way she can continue her domination here on Nuketown. Remember, Nuketown being the home where the Rebel Weekly defeated the Gaming Weekly in a controversial fashion a couple of years ago by cheating.
Oh, wait. Shooting from the back now. Oh.
Oh, and a shot again.
Very nice.
GH5Q, by the way, at 13, 5 minutes and 28 seconds and counting here.
She is
So let's talk about the...
also on a
You can go ahead.
But unfortunately, HV Echo was the one to end said kill streak.
Now, I was going to say, HV Echo right now currently at 3 points. What would you do, partner, if you were actually in HV Echo's shoes? What would you do to try to get some pace?
Echo needs to, like, intervene whenever GH5Q and Newt fight each other, so they will both be not so healthy, and Echo can just pick up the scraps, but, like, also try to like sneak behind his opponents and take him out that way.
And HV Echo was trying to destroy Entomb Newt there with the grenades, but it was not to be. Entomb Newt with the 9th point here. And Entomb Newt, let's not forget, Entomb Newt also is the Multiversus Free-For-All champion, but this is not Multiversus, this is Halo Infinite, and one can argue that this is the home of GH5Q, who has been absolutely dominating every single game, and HV Echo just knocking down Entomb Newt, but it was GH5Q who knocked down HV Echo. GH5Q, the champion, hoping perhaps to hold on to the title for quite some time.
Yeah, like at this rate, GH5Q will remain the champion until she wants to lose it, which I don't believe will be anytime soon.
Once again, a shot right there to the midsection, switching over to the pistol, back into the assault rifle, jumping midair. These two just traded. HV Echo and GH5Q, both out of the map at this point in time, about to respawn, and there we go. GH5Q, the champion, back inside, and this is going to be the turning point of the matchup. The fact that GH5Q is at 16 points already now, going against Entomb Newt, and again another kill, up to 17 here. GH5Q, again, has been absolutely carving out her own career, her own resume, as being one of the best on Halo Infinite.
Yeah, oh well, Newt with the double kill there, taking out both competitors, but GH5Q is still in the lead by 5 points.
Of course, HV Echo, who's the executive in the Gaming Weekly, of course, having some fun in there, and GH5Q once again able to knock down HV Echo, and it seems to be that Entomb Newt was trying to pummel down GH5Q from behind, but it didn't go to his plan there, as GH5Q using the assault rifle yet again.
Yeah, GH5Q at the moment dominating this game. Newt is not crazy far behind, but HV Echo is yet to reach the double digits. So for GH5Q, she really only has to be worried about Newt at this point in time.
Oh, so you're actually already counting out on HV Echo?
Well, I mean, I'm not discrediting his ability, but he is 7-17. I'm just gonna.
I think he's
That's a
doing great in
fact,
there
so-
nonetheless.
I mean,
I think he's doing great nonetheless. I mean, all these great TGW superstars, the three of them are.
he's trying his best, and I applaud that. But you gotta look at the facts here. 20, 13, and 7. HP Echo has an extremely slim chance.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that you measure the heart. And HV Echo does have heart in there. He's not going to give up until the very end. And right there, HV Echo able to knock down GH5Q. And what a great segue, because HV Echo, as stated, he's not going to give up. This guy is a fighter no matter what.
Yeah, good for Newt and Echo of being fighters and all, but GH5Q is currently 4 points away from winning the second match in a row tonight.
Well, she has been winning every single time on Halo Infinite, and the question really is becoming, who can stop GH5Q? Who can end the reign of the championship down the pipeline? We're heading down to 1 minute and 17 seconds and counting. Back to Entomb Newt shooting from behind, but it looks like, I don't know where, GH5Q just knocked down HV Echo, wounded HV Echo at that after being fired by Entomb Newt, and Entomb Newt using the pummel yet again, destroying here GH5Q, the champion.
Yeah, 3 points away from claiming victory here. 1 minute on the clock. So for Newt and Echo, especially Echo, they do not have a lot of time to come back here.
Hopefully everybody had a great Thanksgiving, everybody. Thanks for joining us over the Thanksgiving weekend. A tradition in TGW always has been here in the Gaming Weekly. What another shot from GH5Q right into the chest. HV Echo went down, but it looks like GH5Q is going to suffer the same fate as Entomb Newt knocked down GH5Q. Every single time the champion goes down, it gives a little bit of a hope for either HV Echo and Entomb Newt.
Yeah, whenever you would take down a champion, like it gives you like a momentum boost, you know, like during the matchup. But at this point in time, well,
Oh!
Echo now with the Bullhammer Rainbow taking out GH5Q, but New actually finished off the scraps there by taking out Echo. But the game's over. The game is
We
over.
may have had the last laugh, but GH5Q nevertheless is winning the matchup. The champion standing tall once again. GH5Q is already winning this entire series. And, well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm being told by the board of directors that Rebel Tea Time, or perhaps maybe the Ender Hacker, is lurking behind the scenes. I was just told. So that is a developing story right then and there. But listen, going back to what I was saying, I mean, GH5Q has been unstoppable. Nobody's been able to beat her yet.
Yeah, she kind of reminds me of me back in 2016/17, maybe a little bit of 2018 as well. But yeah, good for GH5Q. Continues to dominate the Halo Infinite scene here in TGW. You know, really good on her.
Yeah, shades of XboxFreakPete, I must agree. Nonetheless, though, everybody, thanks for joining us here tonight on Halo Infinite. Now going to the Minigun Killer 10 situation. We understand Minigun Killer 10, who actually talked about XboxFreakPete earlier tonight. A very, very interesting comment he made. He actually said, and this is the very offensive comment, he said that XboxFreakPete is nothing but, quote, a stuck-up brat, a person who never appreciated the 2016 era, a person who used TGW for the sake of his fame, and he never cared for the fans except for himself.
All right.
Your response?
First off, this piece of trash was actually wanting to be friends with. In, you know, like he said it publicly that he, you know, was willing to give me a chance at friendship, and I told him that, like, I would think about it. Do you want to know what my answer is now? It's a resounding no. It's a resounding heck no. Screw him. He wants to talk trash behind my back and expect me to be cool with him. Not on my terms. And, you know, for the disrespectful comment, I don't care about constructive criticism. I wouldn't even call it constructive. I would just call that idiotic, stupid, horrific criticism from an F- commentator. I don't care what he has to say about it, because whenever we go one-on-one, whenever that is, I'm going to dominate him. I'm going to clean sweep him. That will be like taking candy from a baby that day. I can't wait to demolish him that game. And then when I win, I will laugh in his face as he leaves the party. I can't wait to get in that ring. Well, the ring on Halo Infinite, as you would say, and completely dominate this trash can. I can't wait.
Well, the personal rivalry between XboxFreakPete and Minigun Killer 10 is taken to the next level now. XboxFreakPete finally responding to Minigun Killer 10. The question is, will Minigun now respond and actually refute your claims? We're going to find out by the next time we're in TGW the broadcast. You did mention when the matchup is happening. We can confirm it's happening sometime next month in December. So you got a couple of weeks to prepare for yourself for this ultimate end of an era battle. Who's going to be the one to end the 2016 era officially?